Are you interested in moving to the San Francisco Bay Area and thinking about Moraga, California? Well, today we're talking about 5 reasons that you may not want to move to Moraga, California. So stay tuned. Hey guys, Rachel Capil here, East Bay Realtor in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you want to know what it's like living in Moraga, California, you're going to want to watch this video because we're talking about those 5 things that you may not like about Moraga. So let's get into this video right now. Negative number 1 is the fact that, like everything in California, it's more expensive than pretty much the rest of the United States. So in Moraga specifically, it's going to be more expensive. The houses are going to be expensive. You're not getting in here. Maybe you'll be lucky if you can get like a townhouse for $1 million, 800, 900. I really doubt it. I mean, you're going to be spending $1 million+ if you live in Moraga, California. Townhouses are definitely going to be on the cheaper end. Condos, there's not many condos, but there are some. So everything's going to be more expensive. Gas, food, electrical, you name it. The cost of living is freaking bank here. So just know that. I mean, it's pretty clear in California, it's not cheap, but in Moraga, because it is a nicer area, the schools are, pretty much 9 and 10 out of 10. You're gonna be paying to play here. So you're paying top dollar to live here. It ain't cheap, and you need to know that going in. Number 2, negative, whatever you wanna call it, is the population size is small. So Moraga is a smaller town. There's about 17,000+ people here. So you're gonna be seeing your neighbors, you're gonna know your neighbors. It's a smaller town. You're gonna know everyone at school. It's just small town living up here. So if that is not your jam, you may wanna reconsider, maybe head over to Walnut Creek, Lafayette. Danville's pretty small too, but San Ramon, maybe. You're gonna be in a smaller town environment here. You're gonna see people when you're going down to Starbucks. You're gonna see people when you go to Home Goods, whatever you're doing, you're gonna see people. So if you wanna be a hermit, this town is not maybe for you, maybe you can stay in your house, I don't know. But it just depends on what you want. Small town living, close-knit community, that's Moraga for you. Everybody pretty much knows everyone in Moraga. Like literally my boyfriend went to high school in Moraga, and if you talk about Campo, he pretty much knows almost everyone. So at least that graduated in that class and near that era. So just know it's small town living over here. It could be a good thing for you. It could be a bad thing. Depends on your personality, but it is a smaller community and you're going to kind of see everyone when you're doing stuff. So just know that going in. Number 3, which is probably my biggest con. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Moraga actually. Call it Moraga, but it's a beautiful town. That's my personal opinion. I wouldn't want to live here because of specifically this reason right here. There is one road that goes in and out of the town. So you're going in and you're coming out the same road. That to me is so freaking annoying because if it gets backed up, if it has a car crash, if there's an idiot on the road, whatever, you're kind of like stuck in traffic. So it's my number 1 reason, and my personal opinion, I don't like it, is because you've got to drive all the way in there and you got to drive all the way out on the same road. And it's deep. It's not like a hop, skip, and a jump from freeway like Lafayette or Orinda. Like you're going deep. You're going like 10, 15 minutes up into this road, and it's going to take you a minute. So if you're commuting and you're not like me, you're at where you can make your hours, do whatever. You're going in at 8 o'clock, whatever, 7 o'clock. It's definitely every single day. It's like kind of going to Clayton. Clayton is like deep into the hills there. Beautiful once you get up there, but you kind of just stay there when you live there. Something to take note, there's one road in and one road out. I mean, my boyfriend always says, it's the best thing because security, they just close that road off if somebody's like trying to rob somebody or whatever. I don't know, maybe they don't do it anymore because it's so prevalent these days. Welcome to California. But yeah, something to note, that's number 3. There's only one road in and one road out of Moraga, and it's off the freeway pretty deep. So your commute, I would say before you buy here, test it out Monday through Friday, do a dry run, see if it's something for you, because you're gonna have to be doing that every single day if you live here. Now, the pros to that is that it's safer. Like I said, the cops can, close that road off and catch the criminal potentially, but a daily commute, just going into the grocery, I don't know, something to think about. All right, and number 4, con or negative, is that there are not a lot of restaurants here because it's a smaller town vibe. You know, there's not a ton of bumpin' amazing restaurants. I mean, there's a few. I actually really like Canyon Club Brewery. I'll show a couple snaps of that. I've had a few events here that were fun. There's also the farmer's market on Sunday. It's actually really good. I've been there, I had a video, you can check it out, I'll link it up there. But it's awesome. The farmer's market is probably the best in the area, in my opinion. Really great, like yummy foods, fresh foods. So I think you'll really like that. There's coffee shops and stuff, smaller town vibe, but you've got the farmer's market, you got Canyon Club Brewery. I actually really like the Home Goods. I think there's a Home Goods or a TJ Maxx, but there's one of the two that I really like because they have like kind of higher end stuff because it's like a more bougie neighborhood. So that's something to kind of check out. I mean, even if you're in the area and you want to like see different stores and what they have to offer, because I've been in, I think it was TJ Maxx actually. And there are some really nice designer bags. I like that about it, but it could be a con, you know? We have it here listed as a con, but definitely check out Canyon Club Brewery. They are great, and they've got some good food and good times. A lot of people have parties here. All right, that's number 4. All right, con number 5. In my humble opinion, it's just a bit boring. So I call it Moraga, but there are some great things about Moraga. It's very safe, it's very beautiful. It's like in the hills, you know, there's land, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I just think it's a little boring. I like Walnut Creek, I like action, I like activity, I like Rockridge, I like San Francisco, I like going to the wine country. I don't like to go up into like a neighborhood and stay there. So it's not my jam. It's my humble personal opinion. All the comments below of how amazing Moraga is, I think it's great. I have literally said there are great things, but to me, it's just a little boring. I mean, I'd rather live in Lafayette, Orinda, Walnut Creek, Alamo. Alamo's actually a little bit on the same side as Moraga for me, Moraga. But that is my number 5. It's just a little bit boring here. There's not a lot of activity, and I really like a lot of activity and fun because that's just my personality, my jam. There you have it, the 5 reasons why we think Moraga is maybe not the right place for you. But again, it is a beautiful town that's very safe, and there's a lot of great qualities. Go check out my videos popping up about Moraga and why you should live here. But I got to do these videos so people know both sides. So those are the 5 reasons or cons or negatives that you may or may not want to move to Moraga, California. I hope you got value. And if you did, make sure to subscribe down below, smash the like buttons, and reach out to us if you are moving to the Bay. We love helping families and friends and people relocate to the area and talk about how great it is living over here. We have to talk about the cons as well as the pros, but obviously you all know that I love California. So hopefully we will see you come on over. And in the meantime, have a great week and thanks for hanging. Bye guys.